Testing, testing, one, two, three. Good morning, Diary. How are you doing? Yeah, we were up late night. We are watching. We are playing Last of Us and finished the DLC, and then we did some mortuary assistant. It was a long night. I had a stomach ache. Kind of sucked. No, tomorrow I'm gonna do some art. Tomorrow I wanted to do some art today, but I kind of like slept too long. So tomorrow we're gonna do some art. Whip out my tablet. Work on some emotes, some thumbnails. Must have. Either I ate something bad or kidney stone. I'm not sure. It was quite painful. It was quite painful. Yeah, and then I'm gonna make another Nexus hat next week. So we'll do Nexus hat build to see how that goes. It is. I've had it before, and it feels like this was like a passing one, a smaller one, but had a bigger one that went through. It hurt like hell. It's like giving birth. That's what they say. It's like giving birth. That's the pain. I was like, damn, that's how it feels. I'm giving birth to two kids, two baby stones. But yeah, it's terrible. And it lasts for like sometimes 2-3 hours of just pain. Yeah. Well, the problem is that it travels through your urinary tube, and that normally is just liquid. It's not designed for solids at all. So when it passes, the moment it passes into that tube, you feel it. You feel the whole way. It travels and then it stops. Once it stops, you don't feel it anymore. But if it keeps traveling, it starts going back to that pain because it's like it feels like someone just stabs you in the back with the ice pick, and then your front stomach feels like a stomach ache, like a heavy stomach ache. So the front part feels like a stomach ache, the back part feels like someone stabbed in the back, and then your muscle tenses up as well, so that you get the muscle tension too, but it feels like a cramp. So you got a like a cramp feeling, right? Which hurts, and then you also feel like a puncture sting, like if something stabbed you in the back and it's there, and then you got your horrible stomach ache, all on your left side. Or at least mine was on the left side. I was like, is that my appendix? What's going on here? Scary, scary. I never knew about that kidney stones before. I knew about appendixes, so I was like, oh, is it my appendix? What the hell? Can't think of anything that would hurt this bad that would, I never felt before, but, so, yeah, I wasn't sure if it was my appendix bursting or what, because I hear stories about this, so I was like, I went straight to the hospital. What happens is it travels. If it's big enough, if it's small enough, let's say if it's small enough, it could travel through the track. But if it's too big to go in there, then they have to laser it or something like that. They have to break it down, or chemicals or something like that. They have to break it down um, for it to pass through, or surgery where they remove it through surgery. But when it passes through, it's I never understood when people throw up, right, in situations. Um, but when I had a kidney stone and I was in the hospital, like just like what the hell, like it's extrusion, like at a 1 out of 10 in pain, it's like a 10. I don't know how to describe it, but it hurts. Eventually, things hurt so bad that you gag, you throw up. It's just it's just part of the reflex for some reason. You start wanting to throw up when something hurts that bad. I was like, I'm not even wanting to throw up. I don't even have reasons to throw up, but it hurts so bad you throw up, even if you're not throwing up. Just it's crazy. You have the passion for RTS like me. Merry greetings from Germany. What up, John? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got the passion. We got the passion, John. If you want a streamer that streams StarCraft that's passionate about StarCraft or RTS or mind game, I'm your guy. Your body's it just makes you want. I don't know. It's but you'll know when you're in huge pain when you start wanting to throw up and try to throw up. That's when you know your body's in like huge pain. Yeah, I don't know why. It just the thing. It just comes with it. Which I was like, what the hell? But hope you guys don't get kidney stones. Drink a lot of water. You know, moderate your acidity, like sodas and stuff. How long have I been playing Star or RTS? Um, I have a. Do I have? Do I have it right here? Let me see. Let's tell you right now. Let's see here. Let me see if I can find the game. I have a show you my my first RTS game, which should tell you when. Right here. So, so this game right here. What is it? I'm not sure when it was released, but this game was the first game I've ever played. That was an RTS game. I fell in love with RTS. This game reminds me of StarCraft. I used to play this game, and then when StarCraft kicked in, I didn't love StarCraft because of StarCraft. I love StarCraft because it reminded me of this game. You get me? Like StarCraft passion, it goes beyond StarCraft. It originates to this Herzog Zui. I could never even tell my friends which game it was. It was so hard to pronounce. I was like, yeah, so yeah, this game is the shit. It has Vikings pretty much, has tanks, You have two bases. You have to defend and versus your opponent. It's a fast pace. You got bunkers. You could you know get Marines in there. There's Hellions technically. There's heat seeker missiles like turrets in a way. It's literally StarCraft before StarCraft. It's a couple of minor, things because it's an older version of the game. It's an older game, but the concept is pretty close. And so this game really taught me. I used to play with my brothers all the time, challenging them, and we played constantly. So I had a good practice, and I learned how to strategize, and I learned creativity. I didn't have a meta standard build. It was more like learning and adapting and exploring and kind of getting better just naturally. And so I take all that stuff that I learned here and I applied it at StarCraft 1. And then from StarCraft 1 and 2, that's, you got me right there. You got what I'm becoming as a RTS gamer. You guys, we're ready to see some spectacular Disruptor Sentry Giraffe Storms. You like the Armada? Well, the ground Armada? Yeah, we'll get some Disruptors in. Start it up. Start off with Protoss then. Yeah, hope you never get one. I hope nobody gets it. It's painful. It is painful. For hours. Well, painful for hours. Sega has quite some legendary games. Yeah, well, that one right there was super legendary. You started with 2008 Age of Empire? I never did Age of Empire. I did what is it? Warcraft. I did Red Alert, Command and Conquer. I kind of did after that one right there. I started going into Red Alert, Command and Conquer, and all the RTSs. Before that. Shit. Salt Bay. I forgot the gateway. See?
Your base is under attack again.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
All because I forgot my side.
They're attacking your base, you know.
Still behind.
Hey, your base is under attack.
It's a trap! Hey, your base is under attack, man.
In the shadows. We are one with the shadows. You require my... State thy bidding. Unto... Go.
They're going after your pylon.
A classic tactic.
Paradakral. System. Zaknaku Afal. I am the voice of the... This vessel shall avenge. Processed.
Yeah, I'm kind of late because I messed it up because I built right here on the high ground. As I was talking, I forgot I was playing Zerg, so it threw everything off. Such a disaster.
Direct my vengeance. You require my skill. This vessel shall evade. We seek justice. Confirmed. Phase crystals charged.
Vengeance is ours.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Kinetic matrix charged. For glory!
Of course.
Golden Armada awaits.
GG. He got me. Yeah, it was all messed up in the first place. I forgot my cybernetics core. Didn't have my front. Hey, Miss Aries. Did tell him he would play remix. Go where? You guys gotta at me. Sometimes if you're asking me a question, at me. At Florencio, it's easier. It highlights my name. If I miss it,
Good luck.
Have fun.
retype it. But I don't usually scroll up very often. What up, Florida man? I read bottom up. Okay, alright, let's focus this time. I don't know about tomorrow. I have. Let me see. Is that tomorrow Friday or Thursday? If it's Thursday, we could try to see. Depends on if I'm up. Yes. If I'm asleep, it's kind of hard. Let's see. But if I'm up, I'm down. There's I'm trying to plan. I know, I just don't trust myself. Sometimes I do late night streams too late and then it messes my sleep schedule up. Like, I don't want to promise, but all I'll say is yes if I'm up. You know, because I don't know. I don't want to say yes and then I'm like passed out. Like, where's low? Damn. Was I late? Must have been late.
Your probes are getting wrecked.
Very late. Easy. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I gotta be focused in the beginning. Okay, let me read chat first, and then that way I focus the beginnings, because beginnings are very, very important. So yeah, I don't know. I can't say yes. I can't say no. I'm just gonna say if I'm up, I'm down. But yeah, I don't know. I do late night streams and I do morning streams, so I can't really, promise anything. If you guys schedule it where I'm up, then it makes it easier, which is usually around this time and on. That makes it easier, so it really depends on your flexibility. If you ever make it, you have to be my teammate. Wasn't it we're playing team games, right? Like 4v4, 3v3. What up, Megatron? How you doing? Alright, I'll read it later. I'm not gonna read it right now, but I'll read it later. Is it a StarCraft clip? You guys been laddering? You guys been teaming? What? Sarah's playing StarCraft?
Good luck. Have fun.
Sorry, let me focus. Timing is very important. When I talk, sometimes I get distracted in the beginning and I don't send my my units at the right time. Let's see. Did you? How did you feel, Florida man? How did it turn out? You guys want some smelly cheese? I'll try to bring it. I'll try to bring some smelly cheese. We're gonna go random a little bit and we'll switch it to, you know, dirtiness.
Your probes are under attack.
Got that hatchery denied. Hey, you played Terran yesterday? What? You're playing Terran? What do you mean not your choice? Thought you said Zerg is your race. Already cheating on Zerg? You tell Kerrigan. It was a placement match. It was probably much higher player MMR. Yeah, you're gonna. So when it comes to laddering, what I was reading, trying to figure out how ladder worked, the guys who made StarCraft said pretty much when you get your 5 placement match, it's gonna be just like an average. It's not even gonna be your legit true ranking of your skill. So they say after you do that, you have to play about 25 games or so for it to actually put you where you actually belong. So it's not just the 5 games. Technically, it's about 25 games, 20 to 25 games where it really settles you in to your skill level. So don't don't feel discouraged in any way when you're starting off ladder and you're like, getting beat by some people, because just because the 5 ranks doesn't mean they place you right. It's just a huge guesstimate when they do that. Oh yeah, you're gonna need a lot of practice, but you know what? The best way to practice is by having fun and practicing, right? If you like something and you practice it, you'll keep practicing it because you like it. But if you don't like it, but you have to practice it, you know, you might not be good at it because you might not be passionate about it, or you know, put enough energy or time to it. You know, you're gonna cut some corners. So that's how it works with StarCraft. So doing things that you like, strategies, cheese, whatever. If you like cheese, do the cheese, and you'll like to play more StarCraft, and then that gets you better overall. It's like the secret sauce. The don't do random. Get cheesy. It's a secret sauce. You need a build order. You need an opener, like a. You just need an opener. You need to understand how to get a 2 or 3 base. I would start with 2 first, get familiar with 2, and then grow into the 3rd. That way, because if not, when you're new, you end up spreading yourself too thin too quick, and everything kills you because you're spreading yourself too thin. So 2 base play is a very reasonable, you know, play style to kind of start off with. And if you can take a 3rd later, you can take a 3rd, but if not, you know, better to stay on 2 bases, get comfortable first, then explore the 3rd base later.
Your probes are getting wrecked. They're attacking your base, you know.
Your probes are under attack.
Get him out of there!
Wait a minute.
GG!
You want dirty? That's dirty. So get a probe out, put it at the 3rd, right? Hide it. That way this probe doesn't see it. You get, during that time, you get a gas and you get 2 probes, you know, and you get them to stick together. You grab them and you mineral walk, right click on the gas, and then once they're put together, you grab them and right click on a mineral. So once we do that, we get a forge, right? But with this probe, we look for the other probe. So he's sending out a probe, right? He's setting up probe. And when we do this, we see the probe with this probe. Because there's, you're going to see it. And usually it's around this area because of the timing. So we see that the probe is coming. We use the gas to pair the probes, but now we're going to keep the gas so that we act like we're making a gas play. So now that we see the probe coming, we know he is going to see what we're going to show him. What we want him to see. Now here, we're going to make the forge. And then we're going to send that probe back home. And then we're going to follow the probe with one of your probes. He's going to see that you're getting gas. He's going to see the gas and he's going to think gas build. Some type of gas build. Then we go back to mining the minerals. He's gone. And this probe follows this probe the whole way home. And that's your third probe. That's my third probe. Now in the meantime, we have the 2 stack probes. Go over here. He's building at the low ground because I'm a random player. Random players Protoss build at the low ground most times, so I can hide. So this is something I had. They also scout all the time. So they scout all the time because you're random, so they'll catch your forge, which is why I hide it. You get me? I hide it because they have to scout me because they have to see what race I am. So they're not going to be like, oh, if you're Protoss, I'm not going to scout you right away because I know you're Protoss. But I don't know what you are, so I'm going to send the scout, and he's going to see the forge. So that's why I hide it. I hide the forge because of that. I used to hide it over here, but this was way too close to comfort. Sometimes they're cannon rushing and they see it. I hide it sometimes over here, but sometimes maps don't allow me to do that. So I started learning how far could I put it while it doesn't, while not affecting my build. And so I can get to the 3rd base without affecting my build. So that's just some peace of mind. So then I come over here, and of course with the probe, because he's building at the low ground. Now if this probe is up here while I'm going up there, then I'll just click minerals over here and then have the probe follow this way, and then I'll come back over here and go back this way. By that time he should be building something because he needs to build the cybernetics core. So he's going to be occupied most of the time, and so that's when you split them. Now that we split him, if he only saw 1 probe, and he only sees 1 probe. This one goes for a pylon over here, and this one goes over for a nexus block. Because if you're looking standard in some way, a very common standard play is to deny the base. Deny the base. I'll take a nexus first before you're gonna have to deal with this pylon. And so this looks normal right here. This pylon I placed, it looks normal. I should have put it a little closer, just a little bit, because what I try to do is I try to find a pocket. I try to find a way to wall, because you're gonna have to deal with the probes. So this is a good pocket. If I put it a little bit closer, I could have put it right on that pocket. And so this is where the infrastructure is. So you're cannon rushing this without letting them know you're cannon rushing it. That's why I leave. The reason I leave is because I don't want them to assume, oh, he's cannon rushing or something. But no, I didn't see the forge, and I saw gas, and he's mining gas, so it's a gas play. So then I leave, and guess what? If I lost this probe, guess where my other probe is coming from? It's coming from here. Remember the probe that I told you to follow in the beginning? Well, that probe gets to take you back home to where you need to be, which is over here. And so as he's over here, now sometimes you can grab him and pull him if he's taking you away, but most of the time he'll go over to your base, or he'll be closer to you than any other probe from your main base. He's always going to be closer. But there we go. Created a little pocket. This gets cannon. That way we get the cannons, the gateway, the cybernetics core. We get the whole lot. But then if I cannon rush this only, then he's going to have mining over here, and we can't do that. So that's why we go for a cannon rush here. We go for a cannon rush, but we take out the infrastructure first. Cannon rush with this probe. So, cannon rush right there. Dirty. See all the little details? All those little details? It takes a long time to get those details. Because you have to find those details. You have to figure out that those are details that help your build. And, you know, it takes a lot of games. That's why I say just play a lot of games. Have fun. You'll be learning. Gather up details. And then eventually you come up with builds. That's why, you know, Pig always, he picks on me a lot in the Florencio Files, which there's going to be a new Florencio Files coming up soon, just FYI. But he picks on me when it, like, when he says, there's always a reason, there's science. And he makes fun of some areas where it's, like, a little chaotic. But he's, oh, yeah, no, it has to have a reason. Flow. You know, does everything for a reason. You know, yeah, this build kind of explains like all the little things that have to happen. So that's why I play like that. There's always should be a reason. So. Let's see. I want to hide a bush yesterday. Wait, what? I went to hide in a bush yesterday and you're already in it when we did the 2v2. Oh, okay, that's for Tiati. So if he sees the gas, he will. Let me see. If he sees the gas, he will look for a proxy gateway rather than for a forge. Angelorian, I feel like it's more of like you want him to assume gateway side build, right? If you see gas, my thing is gonna be more maybe adept, maybe stalker. Is he going for a fast, like, void raid or something? Fast oracle? Something gas that I don't know, but I know it's got to be gateway. Because if he's hiding something, it's usually in my head it's forge, but he has a gate. He has a gas. Who goes forge cannon rush with the gas? Mining gas. Who does that? That's not. It throws you off a little bit. Where you're like, where that probe. That's, you know, because basically. What? Okay, Digbo Cruiser? DJ? Oh, it's DJ. Let's see. Watch replay. Okay. So here's my logic, okay? Like I told you, I'm random. This is a Protoss random cannon rush. Random players. Protosses don't know what to build, right? If you're playing versus a random, you're a Protoss player, you're gonna be like, okay, it could be a Zerg, it could be a Terran, but if it's a Zerg, I need to build at the low ground. If it's a PvP, I could build at the high ground, I'll be fine. You know, but if it's Zerg, I gotta build at the low ground just in case. You know, I gotta get, you know, this, so they don't just barge in. So this is one reason why um, I could do a probe sneak, right? Even if I do a probe sneak, I could do with them building on the high ground too. I just build cannons right here and then cannon up the ramp. If it's build at the high ground, cannon here, split it over here. The other one goes over here. But if there's no buildings, you split here. So split here if there's buildings at low ground. If it's on the high ground, you split here and you go over here. So those are the two. But as a Protoss player, you're like, okay, you know, I need to find out what race he is. If it's Protoss, I could at least know I might not need a scout. Maybe I'll scout with my Adept. But if it's Zerg, I need to find out. You know, if I need to find out if it's Terran. So I gotta send my probe out before the Reaper if it's a Terran and see what he's doing. So that's why my forge has to be hidden. My forge has to be hidden because they're going to find out. Right now, they would find out, and then I'd have to react. They're going to see a probe. They're going to be like, oh, get him. Right? If they see a forge, they're going to be like, when they see a probe come out, he's going to be very aggressive to that probe that comes in. But if he doesn't see a forge, not so aggressive yet if the probe comes to scout. It might be just normal scout, you know, because
Your probes
I don't
are
see a
under
forge.
attack.
Yeah, but I don't see a gateway. So where's this gateway? But I see gas. Okay, so it might be a proxy gateway. And so over here, that probe doesn't. If he saw a forge, that probe will be getting chased right now, and I might not be able to split. Right? And so here he sees gas. He's getting his cybernetics core and his gateway. He's like, I'm playing safe. I don't know where his proxy is, but as long as I, defender's advantage, I should, win the battle. I didn't skip a beat. I'll just make sure 2 gateways, And so that's why I do it this way, because as a random player, you're gonna get scouted. But then at the same time, if you have no buildings over here and they know gas, automatically it's got to be a cannon rush or a 4-gate rush, either a 4-gate rush or a cannon rush. But the gas will throw you off because it's like, why gas? Then it's probably Adepts or something. It's got to be something, gas related. He's trying to go for an early gas proxy. Maybe it's Stargate or something. What is it? So you're left with, it's probably not a cannon rush, right? The last thing you probably think is it's a cannon rush. With all this information, it's a cannon rush. So yeah, that's why. You assume the opponent is good enough to make those calculated. Most of those aren't in that league. No, well, that's extra. You get me? That's for my protection. My protection on my MMR is for me to make sure I get all that taken care of. Because like I said, I wanted to do what doesn't hurt me. I'm able to cannon rush you and still do all those steps without affecting my cannon rush. That's what I said in the beginning. So when nothing affects you, but all these things matter for higher level players, even if they don't matter at the lower level player, to me, I'm going to be ready for the worst case scenario or best case scenario. If he's not that good at the intro, then I'm okay with it because he might not even know I'm going forge in the first place if he's that bad. Or if he doesn't see forge at all, he's probably not going to think forge, trying to think gateway if he's a low level. So it's always in my favor to be making sure I have all those steps just in case. You're playing with, probabilities, and you want to have the best probabilities. But I'm giving you guys these information so that you know where the mentality is on both sides of the fence. What a normal player would think of logically, if he sees those informations, those clues, so that you can at least understand it. So don't start gas soon. No, the gas is so I can stack my probe. So I'm killing 2 birds with 1 stone. I have to make the gas to stack it. Why would I want to stack it, leave, and then cancel the gas, waste gas, minerals, right? When you cancel the gas guys, you lose minerals. So why not use it, leave it, and then start mining a little bit of gas? Because what ends up happening is that little bit of gas that I get helps me get a fast Stargate, maybe an extra void raid, because I get a gas when usually a cannon rusher wouldn't even get gas. So my gas timings are a little bit better than a normal cannon rusher. So there's like levels of, you know, benefits to the playstyle overall. It's not just that it's there so that the opponent could read it and think it's just Protoss, it's just Stalkers or something, but it's also for me to gain more gas so that when the cannon rush gets through, I have gas to make a Void Raid or a Stalker to deal with his proxy or something. Because sometimes they'll proxy a Stargate and get a Void Raid real quick. That gas gives me enough time to get a gateway, get 2 Stalkers out, and then with the battery shield, I'll hold him off, and then he's cannon rushed. You get me? So there's layers. At least for this build, that's the explanation to this build. But I'd rather assume that they're really good than to assume they're really bad. in short, I would rather assume that they're really good. Sirens have layers. Okay, let's go. Let's keep going. At Zerg? Don't start with Zerg. Zerg, you kind of have to get 1 gas after, eventually, because you want to have at least link speed. You want to get link speed early, so you need gas. You can cut gas after that for a little bit, That's something people do. They cut gas. They'll only get 100 gas. Start mining again. And just make links for a little bit. Lings and queens. I'll try. I'll try. 1 gas with 2 on gas is an old school PvP trick for the opponent. Yeah, 2 is actually efficient. 2. When you start getting really good and play against good people, you start cutting corners, and that's one thing that people started cutting corners. Instead of 3, you get 2 for a little bit. You just stretch it just a little bit so you get more minerals. Little things count. Shit. I pick random. Let's see. No! Oh my goodness. They split. So what I need to do is go over here and then over here.
Your pylon is under attack.
Help me!
They're attacking your probes. Watch your mineral line.
Double cannon rush. We'll play Zerg and so, yeah, I'll try. I'm not very good with Zerg. It's my weakest race. So I'll give you some basics. So same thing, right? We're gonna do the probe stack, right? We send the probe out to the third, way down here. We get the probe, but this time I messed up because this map is weird the way I do. So you have to, you see how they split up? These two split up because of that angle. They both didn't want to go the same way, so we're gonna have to either click here first and then here, or we go click down here and down here so that they go one way. So how I had to redo it. No bueno. So we have to click down. Right now that we click down, they're not gonna have that split, and then we can get in there. But I gotta remember. And we split them right here, you know. We split them here because they're gonna cannon rush. We gotta cannon rush both places. Distraction over here, right? Yeah, you wanted to mine this area? You're already on the way. Trying to heal that stalker. Let's see. Let's get a Zerg just in case we didn't get a Zerg yet. Keeps giving me Protoss. Oh, no promise, Aries. Good luck. Good luck in your Zerg adventure. So yeah, if we're playing tomorrow around this time and on, we can definitely set up a time. But shoot, like tonight we're gonna be playing some horror games. So I don't know how late we're gonna stay up. I think that, or I think we're doing Fallout New Vegas. We're almost done with Fallout New Vegas. I need to close that chapter. You know, I gotta beat the game. So we got a few, maybe a few more days of adventure for that game. It's a big game.
Good luck. Have fun.
All right, so we're gonna make a worker, send the Overlord over to the other side, find out what race we're playing against. A Terran. Terran, you want to macro up a little bit better, or proxy hatch. So I'm gonna get a gas really quick. Get my gas. I'm gonna stack. Get my gas. Get a pool. I'll keep the pool.
Your base is under attack again.
Our drones are under attack.
Your drones are under attack.
My babies!
Evolution complete. You're engaging the opponent.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your forces are taking damage.
Hey, your base is under attack.
It's a trap!
You're under attack. Siege up. Our
All right, now
forces
let's
are
get
under
a-
attack.
Hey, your base is under attack, man. Your forces are under attack.
That. GG. What's going on? What happened? So basically, he was being very greedy. Okay. And a hyper aggressive build could really punish a greedy player. So I get a early gas. The early gas is for early burrow. You got to get burrow really early. So I get a fast gas, and I start mining right away. Before I do, in this particular map, I have I have this base right here that we have to deal with. So this base, sometimes I hide my hatchery back here. So before I actually get my gas and start mining it, I send 2 probes. I stack it, and that's so I can hide it, you know. But then I saw no barracks. Usually you'll see a barracks. It's almost done, 3/4 or so. And you'll nibble it, you know, and, well, not 3/4. This would be like, maybe like a quarter of the way because it's early, so early in the game. But there's no barracks, so that's already like, what's going on? And I come over here, I do the split, right? Because I want to hide the hatchery here. And then I confirm, okay, you are going for a fast command center. It's not a, because I thought it was like maybe a 4-racks. Maybe it's a 4-racks. And then with the 4-racks, I'll just make spine crawlers because my pool's almost done. I'll just have to make some spines here. But knowing that it's a command center, I was like, oh, you're late with the barracks. You're late with the factory. You know? So that gives me some advantage. So right here, I'm just like, okay, well, you're losing mining time. If I can't get these bases up, I'll just make the roaches from the bottom and do an early bottom harass from the bottom up, and then just have some stuff from the background here dealing with the gold. So like, so for the meantime, I like waste as much mineral timing as I can. And usually you keep drones. You keep both drones because you can make 2 hatcheries. You can afford 2 hatcheries. So I keep it alive. And then with Terran likes to just send all their SCVs with their Marines. You know, if I thought this was gonna be a PF, but it wasn't. I thought he could make a PF here. If it was me, I'd make 2 PFs. You know, and then I'd have to cancel this right here, build it here, or have to go for a hidden base. Make some roaches right here to deny the minerals. And then we do the little bro micro. And right here, of course, he comes in. We make an upgraded Ravager, and that keeps the SCVs from attacking the moment I do that. See? Let me go in! Creates a wall. Yeah, he was caught off guard because usually what he'll probably do is get those two command centers really early and then explode. You know, explode in that macro because he's got the fast gas. He's cutting barracks, trying to get more minerals, and then get, you know, eventually kick in some good production. He's probably also trying to rush before the roaches come out because the roaches will deny that gas, the mineral line. It's dangerous to hit that mineral line. The roaches on the other side will deny it. You have to get a tank out to deny it. But then you got Ravagers that'll just throw biles here and there, and so that becomes tricky. So it's a very complicated base to have. So I could assume why he went so early for it. One day we'll do that, maybe to an AI. Yeah, something. I don't know about the AI. They're AIs can see what you're doing. I hope someday I'll meet you in a 1v1 ladder I'd like to play against. Yeah, tomorrow, was it Friday? On Fridays, when I'm playing StarCraft, you could challenge me. Anybody that's a member, YouTube member, or a subscriber on my channel could play against me. You guys could also request builds that you want to see.
Leo Voodoo says Elden Ring DLC drops at midnight. Are you ready, Elden Lord?
The Elden Lord. I'm ready. We'll see what's up. It drops this. I thought it was midnight today. I thought it was the 21st. I thought it was on the 21st. Unless I'm mistaken. Mass Archons? Okay, but yeah, you guys, if you guys are members, you guys could, you know, say, hey, can you do this build? Or just, you know, I'm trying to create perks for you guys, for those who are supporting. We're getting emotes, but yeah, on Fridays, I'll try to see how open I can do. Eventually, I'll start doing it where it's like on a regular, you know, on a daily, as long as I'm playing StarCraft. If you want to 1v1 me, as long as you're a member or a subscriber. But I have to test the waters first. Maybe so I'm starting off with Fridays, but eventually I'll probably stretch it out to certain days like Wednesdays and Fridays, or so. But yeah, you want to see Archons? Hey, try to see what's up. Is it tomorrow? Yeah, but let me know. Maybe I could be wrong, but I thought I looked it up and it said the 21st, but it's tomorrow. June 21st, right? Yeah, it's the 19th right now, right? Or is it for us? It's earlier. Is it earlier for us? Oh shit! We'll get it early. Oh, I'll be ready. Maybe we'll do that. I have to get the game to get it and download it. So tomorrow at 3 p.m. Oh yeah, you know what we'll be doing. Yeah. I don't want to spoil it for people that don't have it, but I'll put spoilers or something. Should I start from a new game and then get to the DLC portion? Or do you guys want me to go straight to the DLC portion? You know, they were saying the statistics were that most people that have Elden Ring never got to the part where it will unlock the DLC yet. Did you know that? That's what I heard. That most players that have the game aren't going to be able to get to the DLC yet anyways, once they get it, because they haven't unlocked it. Game's tough. So people are going to have to start tryharding real quick. Probably people are already grinding right now. I gotta get there. You know, probably dying as we speak. Someone probably just died right now. Almost had the boss killed. I can download it now? Okay. I'll download it when I eat. I gotta eat in like an hour. So I'll download it then. I'll get it and download it. This game's easy. Piece of game. Ah. Tough game. Damn. I whooped ass though. I did pretty good. I killed everybody. Everybody slayed over there. I left no one in my world. Of course, it repeats, right? It now it's like when you play it again, it's like starting over.
I am the voice of the eclipse.
Yeah, I know sometimes, yeah.
Heart of darkness. Very well.
Yeah, that thing.
I am here in the
Yeah,
shadows.
that thing tagged me all the way. Stalkers are slow.
Job's done.
We are one within. Cold.
My life for ire. My life for ire. My meditation. My life for ire.
You require my skill.
Research finished.
We move unseen.
We embrace the glory of battle.
They're attacking our probes. Watch your mineral line.
Shadows. I serve. Cold is the void. You require my skills. Death. I am the heart of dark. We are one.
That's where I gotta get cannons next time over there.
State that. I am the voice of the.
My life for ire.
It shall. Cold. share my skills.
Just we stand as one.
I am the heart of dark. We
Custome de Templar.
I am the voice of the eclipse. Veraku. Very well.
We are my charge. My light for ire.
Cold is the...
The merging is complete. My light for ire.
I am the heart of...
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend
We
it all in one
embrace
place.
the glory of battle.
Yeah.
My light for ire.
State thy... I am the...
We're running out of minerals back home.
Let our enemy know our fury.
My charge. To become.
Veraku.
The merging is complete.
Let our enemy know our fury.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Custome de Templar.
Supply block.
Custome de Templar. My light for ire. We
Research complete.
we are for my charge. Our mind. Uno. We are. We shall.
You got me. Yeah, Archons. I gotta do them a little faster, probably more bases, more charge launches than later Archons. But I gotta get cannons in the back of my minerals for the liberators. Liberators get me sometimes. I think it's the liberators that got me. I forget to get stalkers over there. So I'll probably get cannons just to not worry about it. Because I usually have two alons, so my stalkers are usually...
Good luck,
I
have
have to
fun.
find other solutions whenever I do that. Why no carriers? Because I was requested Archons, so we're gonna try Archons. In StarCraft, you can go all kinds of directions. So it really depends up to you. Can't do all of them all at once, though. Can't. You like carrier play? Pride? All right.
Hey, your base is under attack.
It's a trap!
You keep him occupied with the Zealot. No, shit. I didn't get the cannon at home. I'm dead.
We embrace the glory of battle.
Your base is under attack again.
Using what? Carriers? Oh, they like carriers, but well, they're good and they're bad. They're not always good. Versus lower level players that don't know what to do against carriers, that it could be a problem. But when somebody else at higher level, they see carriers, for one, it takes forever to get there, so you'll spot it ahead of time, and then You need a lot of carriers, so you need to hold off. Then survive, so you could actually use the carriers. So it's different. In team games, it's way different than 1v1s. How are you gonna get carriers if someone's cannon rushing you? So tomorrow at 3. Sounds good. Elden Ring. But yeah, what do you guys want? Do we could start it from the beginning, or we could start it from where we left off? Or do the DLC and then start it, because I don't have the full game playthrough of Elden Ring. The VODs got deleted after time. I forgot to save them because they don't have it automatic for me. You want to request void and charge lots? Charge lot void raids? Okay. I was going to go carriers right now, but he died. So I had 2 probes. And he caught me because he scouted me early and saw the forge. So then I distract these 2 drones. See that? Beep. Like a decoy. I feel like I'm in like a flying military aircraft, and I launch a decoy. Straight get away from them. Here to decoy. It's like, what the hell? How'd that one come from? Imagine you had 3 decoys. You start launching them out. Like, what the? Like a 3 decoy cannon rush. You know? Try it sometime. A 3 decoy cannon rush. Because that way, they usually chase you with 1 probe. The decoy allows you to distract the probe to get away, and then you can. Maybe I could do 2 pylons at once with 2 probes instead. We'll see how the minerals line up. But it's promising. So right here, the reason why I did a good job is because I trapped them here, and then I did a mineral walk. So in this little... Whenever you're in this situation, I usually get the ones that are near the lings. I grab them and I move them so that they're not attacking. So the lings go for the ones that are attacking, which are fresh probes. And then attack right away real quick. Move them, attack. Move them, attack. Throws off their aim. They start focusing on something else. And then right here, he knows that you can't get in front of him. Usually, because there's no minerals too close. But I usually use this mineral to get through so that he thinks that I can't get underneath him. See? With the mineral trick. He's like, oh shit. So, probe tactics from all the probe micro. And then I canceled the cannon because I had to make a cannon here before I let him see, or else he's going to deny it. So I had to cancel that and risk my main base again. So this goes down. I stole his gas for a little while. So he couldn't get his link speed for too long right away. He had to get both gases because he was like, damn, I gotta catch up. But during this phase right here, he's all distracted on the gases. He's getting cannon rush here. So he's over there thinking about my base. He's thinking about dealing with the cannon with this. He still has a cannon here and a possible gateway, but then, you know, this is the last thing you'll probably think about while that stuff's happening. And this one right here was a block. Just to let you know, this was a block. So that he can build it right here. And this was where the cannon rushed, right? So if he came over here, I don't like to have a hidden base right here. I mean, I don't like to cannon rush this area because the overlords go at this rate to my base. They go this way, so they usually end up seeing this area more often. So that's why I don't like to cannon rush this area. That's why I put a probe to block the hatchery from going up. And in that way, he's like, oh, I can't go over here. I'm going to go over here and make this one. Then he makes this one. The overlords are not in this area usually. You see that? Possibility of overlords being in this area, very unlikely. Overlord coming through here, very likely. So, no, block the hatchery. Hatchery comes here. Cannon rush, safer. All the little moving parts. Yeah, I'll try to go carriers right now. I was like, I didn't mean to kill him. Just don't want Zerg doing Zerg things. Miss Aries. Miss Aries in QT IRL? Oh shit. Already in the clan.
Good luck.
Have fun.
Okay. We're gonna get a gateway and a forge over here. This probe goes over here. And we're gonna patrol it over here. So we can slowly see if he's doing something. You don't want to stay down there and let him see you. So I have like a... Should do a little different.
Your probes are getting wrecked. Your probes are under attack. They're attacking your base, you know.
Roach Warren. He already has his play. You see that? It's straight into Roach Warren. I think the mailman's coming. Let's check bases. Oh, never know. Never know. Who was it, Dexter? Mailman? Oh, Dexter. He's going rabid Nidus Worm. Should be kicking in a few seconds. Usually when it's halfway of my void
Hey,
raid.
your base is under attack. It's a trap.
They're trying to break out.
Hey, your base is under attack, man.
Pylon under attack.
Fate channel. This vessel shall. Channel. Systems as full. Zaknaku Afa. Lock. Base system. We are at full power. This vessel shall implode. Channel the light divider. Base crystals charged. Zakna. This vessel. We are at full power. Prismatic core online. Zakna. We are at full. Channel the light device. This vessel shall invade.
Your pylon is under attack. Help me.
Paradakural. Channel the light divider. Synchronize. Base. We are at base. Zach. Channel the light divider. We face the enemy. This vessel shall. We are at full power.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Zaknaku Afan. This vessel shall obtain. Channel the light. We're at full power.
Dimensional strings attuned.
Zaknaku. Faith.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
We are at full power.
Your base is under attack again.
Our fates are an Eridine Washagal. Oracle perceiving. How can I use the threads? Dimensional strings attuned.
Channel the light of Io.
Oracle perceiving. Let us begin.
Zaknaku Afal. It shall be done. Phase crystal. We are at full power. Channel the light.
Get them minerals.
Dimensional strings attuned. Oracle perceiving.
Oh shit. You must have saw me.
Processed.
You seek guidance?
Channel the light of Io.
Dimensional strings attuned. An Eridine.
Zaknak.
The Oracle perceiving.
Undercool rock.
An omen.
This vessel ship.
How can I aid you?
Channel the light. Phase crystals charged. We face the enemy.
Our window is short. I see. We interpret. Extrapolating strings. Dimensional strings attuned. We meet our fate. Harmonized. Nazutai. Let us begin. The stars of Oracle perceiving. It is destined. Dimensional strings attuned. An omen. You seek guidance? The stars align. We interpret.
We face the enemy.
That mineral field's gone. Don't spend it all in one place.
Nazutai. Harmonized. Oracle perceiving. We interpret. Dimensional strings attuned. The threads of fate lie bare. Our fates are Oracle perceiving.
That field's been mined out. Hope you have an expansion.
Our window is shut. You seek guidance? Let us be. An omen. You seek the threads of. How can I? An error. Let us begin. Dimensional strings attuned. An omen. It is destined. The stars align. Our fate, the threads of fate lie. Our window is short. An errant. How can I aid you? I see. Oracle perceiving. The stars align. Dimensional strings attuned. Harmonized. Nazuktai. I see. An omen. It is you seek guidance? Harmonized. An Erodine Rashagal. Let us Oracle perceiving. The threads of you seek guidance? Extrapolating strings. Our fates are one. An omen. Our window is short.
Job's done.
Let us begin. Dimensional strings attuned.
My light for ire. My light for ire.
How can I aid you? Oracle perceiving.
My light for ire.
An omen.
My light for ire. My light for ire.
Our window is short.
Research finished.
We interpret. Nazuktai. Extrapolating strings. How can I aid you? The stars align. You seek guidance? Our fates are one. Let us an omen, our window. I see. It is destiny. We interpret. The stars align.
We stand as one. For Arcanic. We are the blade. We embrace the glory of battle. Orin Shisa. My light for ire. And Tara Atagon. Ura Sadari. By your wisdom. Heart guides.
You seek guidance? Nazuktai. Extrapolating strings. Let us begin.
We embrace the glory of battle.
The threads of fate lie bare. The stars align. An omen, an air. How can I let us you seek guidance?
We embrace the glory of battle.
Our fates, our window, an Erodine. You seek guidance?
Whoa.
Let us.
We're running out of minerals back home.
Carriers?
My light for
Already dead.
My light for ire.
Do as that.
The thread, an omen. Our window is short.
Mineral field, Vespian geyser exhausted.
My light for ire.
Nazuktai. How can I aid you? The threads of fate.
My light.
Oh, he
Geysers
let my
empty.
cannons go up.
I see. We harmonized. The stars align. Extrapolating strings. And Our window is short. It is destined.
Go get
Our
him.
meditation is over. We embrace the glory of battle. Honor guides me. Command me. By your
That mineral field's
My
gone.
wife
Don't
says
spend
she
it all.
let me get that for fun also, but then the consequences are troublesome. That's funny.
Threads of fate lie.
She did that right now.
deeds of iron. For our
The enemy has discovered us. The stars align.
Oh, this guy was cocky in the beginning.
Let us begin.
Mineral field depleted.
order she stopped. We are the blades of command. My meditation is just command. My life for ire. Justice be done.
Oracles are pretty good when you know how to use them. Everybody that watches the forensic files knows how good the oracles are. You know, thought hydras were the answer, but with good micro. So right here, cannon rush. He's like, I let him. He didn't let me cannon rush. He didn't even know what was cannon rushing. But he can't do anything anyways if he did. Now he saw. Cancels expected. This probe. Okay, so I have a patrol. The patrol is a little out there because I want to know if he's making a hatchery, but I don't want to be there and just hang out there until he sees, because he might look. So, you know, I have it set up. I need to get closer though. Definitely need to tag it a little closer. See, I only get there every, what, 3-4 seconds I show my face. And then I peek. But I gotta peek better. I gotta learn. It's like right here. Maybe I have to do like a longer one. Maybe I have to do a little longer one. Because, yeah, I just want to show like a quick peek and I'm leaving. You know, act like I'm gone. But he was going for a Ravager Rush Nidus Worm. How do I know that? The layer tech. Got the Void Ray to clear out the Ravagers. There goes his Nidus Worm, but I already have a battery shield and cannons. Yep. I gotta eat after this. Oh yeah, PvZ is my favorite race, my favorite matchup. So right here, right, the Void Raid is a very annoying this whole game, right? So I'm drawing the Hydras, so they stay here. I didn't show my Oracles yet, and so now my Oracles are leaving while I keep them here. See, now that I'm far away from here,
X_new says that Florencios Gizamagan Bralas Shimana just Shiba today.
What up, X New? I gotta go eat in a little bit, but I'll be back on in a few hours. But how you doing? What, Rigatone? Oh, I dropped? I'm going for snipes. "30 Hydras? You have to go..." Well, I don't know. We can check. We could check how many oracles we have. I'll check right now with the tester, the unit tester. But then you go with charge lots. We were gonna do charge lot void raid, but void raids don't do good against Hydras, which is why oracles tend to be better choice. Because if he switches over to mutas, then we can go into phoenixes right away. But if he goes into corruptors, we go into void raids. But if he goes Hydras, we go into oracles. We could even go phoenixes if he goes Hydras, technically. Just need to make sure you have a good hold on their economy. But the charge lots really help out. You get oracles for the meantime until you can get charge lots, and then you get your charge lot Zealot, the charge lot oracle. If you don't have the charge lots, then your pros become the charge lots for the oracles to not die. Because as long as the oracles don't die, they become stronger and stronger because your opponent doesn't have as much gas as they used to, so it kind of like weighs down on them. I do like to make stasis wards wherever I'm going to attack somewhere else, so it separates the area. You know what's pretty cool about oracles? You see how there's Hydras right here? Oracles can go over here, and then you activate the attack. The attack will only hit the Hydras first before the spores. Which means that even if he has 7 spores there and he has like the Hydras huddled up right there and you just want to kill the Hydras, you go in there, activate, hold position for a second, and then pull back. It won't waste any time on spores, which is really cool. Really cool, because that means less energy, less, bad, focus fires. It goes literally just to the Hydra, so the Hydras melt in these situations. No target fire. Dude. Cade, right? Maybe I spelled it wrong. Okay. Can't show the best.
Good luck, have fun.
$30. And then we'll give them no, not upgrade speed. Great. Just what was it? I forgot which one. That's okay. That's pretty good right there, as long as they have the range. Let's see. Okay.
Our window is short. Our fates are one. Nazutai.
Hmm. $50.
Let us begin. It is destined.
Yeah, see that helps. So you need a lot. Saw that? You need like 50 of them. Oh, all right. I gotta get something to eat. I'll be back on in a few hours. You guys have a good rest of your day. For those who have to get some sleep, hope you guys are enjoying the games. See you guys soon. Yeah. So just make sure you don't get into a big stack of hydras. Let them separate. Let them divide and conquer. But they do pretty good with it when it's equal footing. Very good. Let's see. Even if it's 10, say 10 more.
An Erodine Washagal. The threads of fate lie there. And you see patterns?
So you got to make sure you have
We interpret.
enough,
window is short.
or else you just get steamrolled. Steamrolled. Hey, no problem. I'll catch you guys on till next time. I'm here tomorrow, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Some Elden Ring 2 as well. Alright. Peace, guys. Let me take you guys somewhere. Take you guys to a stream, see who's on. Oh, Pig is here. Oh, Pig is here. Say hello to Pig for me. Say hello to Pig for me.
Ever the best sandwich known to man. This is it, guys. Peanut butter to start out on some nice hot pieces of toast. Then smother some Nutella on top of that. Put them both on pretty quick so that they both melt nicely together and it just becomes this peanutty, chocolatey paste. Oh god. There's no such thing as too much Nutella there. Next, you're going to top on some Special K. Bring in that cereal, just